In this video, we'll learn how we can just validate or express this application user data with Jot in very easiest way. And you can see or just simple create user DTO or data transfer object, or just create user schema for just validation. And it is very easy, and most of the case we need the same functionality, just need to change the field. Okay, just pass minimum how many characters or how many numbers you want. J has built-in method or functions like string, number, email, or error, min, max, or a lot of functionality to validation, and it is very extensive validator JavaScript applications. So we'll use this, and after that just we will handle our errors. So we'll use this on controller, and we'll clean our controller with the user service. We'll create new service, and we'll write our every business logics on the service, and we'll just clean our main controller. With first we need to install Bun Jot. So Bun add Jot. Okay, make sure that you have installed Jot. So, and on the middleware, this is error handler middleware, and this error message, this format error message utility function will format every error in our app. This utility from leaves/utils, and this is our format utility functions for just formatting our errors, and it is just very simple, and I have already created to the save time. Okay, so you can, I will put that code on GitHub, you will find, and this is just simple utility functions for parsing our error middleware. We have just used this format error message, and this message will return a string, and this status will return this number. Okay, so this is just two utility function we have used in our middleware. Now our code is now as much as clean. Okay, so I have created a simple on the user folder or user module. I have created a new file called user.dtos.js. So DTO means data transfer object. We will use this as a data validator and also as a data just type safety. Okay, so if we go to create user, and I have used to create user.parse and request.body. so what we will pass, or our user will pass from client side on our server, then data will be parsed saved on request.body, and request.body just parsing this Jot DTO, and we'll get the, if everything is just correct, our data email is just exact email is correct email, password is just correct password that match this criteria. The minimum will be the 6 character, maximum will be the 50 character, and it will be the string minimum 1, and this name will be string minimum character 1 and maximum character 25. Then it should then everything will be worked, and we'll get this type shape, and we know whatever we will get from here. Okay, and so it will make just easier our work, and also, and role is doesn't exist. Okay, property role does not exist because we have created this DTO for only email, password, and name, and we're getting every type shape field from here, but only request.body will not get this type shape, and also it is just a validated data. So we don't need to validate again and check again, like if not email, there is no chance to not email here. Okay, if we have any error in here, if data is just invalid, like an email, password, or name is not valid from client side or user, then we are passing this error on here. If we have any error in this try block, then it will be cached, and we are passing this error to our global middleware. And in our global middleware, we are just passing our errors or formatting our errors, and we are just responding to this lesson here. And our global middleware function we have used at the bottom of our, so maybe lost overload declared, maybe some problem. Okay, so we have used our error handler middleware in here, so we need to fix it. What is our problem in here? Oh, remove. Next. Okay, it is working, everything is fine. Okay, close, no need. And I will push everything, and you will find just updated code every time, every day. After pushing code, just I'll create step-by-step video, and I'll connect this full application with React Next.js client side. Okay, so you can just test it out how you can create a data transfer object or JOT schema. And now we'll just clean our code with, we'll just clean our create user function. We'll create a new folder in here, or sorry, new file in here called user.services.ts. Okay, we'll just clean our code. Okay, so this time create user service, we will create const create user service is equals to, and it will just accept just request from that from Express. Okay, and here export. Export create user service. Okay, so we'll write our business logics or application business logic on the services file, and we'll just clean our main controller. Okay. So at this moment we'll just copy everything from here, and const user equals to, okay, we'll write it here later. At this time just return user. Okay, we'll make this function as a async function. Also we'll import our necessary schema, need to import in here, and we have this 2 error in here to solve. Okay, bcrypt, we need to import it again. Import bcrypt from bcrypt. Okay, everything is just fine. And await. Oh, at this moment we'll import everything as, okay, not const, it is just import star as user service from, okay, we're just importing everything from this user service. Okay, as user service, and whenever we user service dot get user call pass request everything. Okay, everything is just happy. Get user service just accept request, and we have just clean our controller, and we are just calling this function that accept request, and we are writing our application business logic or create user business logics in our separate a function and separate file, and now our code is just clean. And if we have any error in here, then we are just writing this function in try block, and if any error in this service or create user service, then it will be just cached by this block, and it will be just passed to our global error handler middleware. Okay, so everything is just working fine. And if we try to create new user, create user, body, and pass. Okay, this error is just custom error from this section. Okay, because this email is already exist on our database. So we put to create. Okay, new data is just created. If we not pass email is required. If we pass email, but email is just not valid, email not valid, invalid email address. Oh, we are getting every, just our minimum name should be just 3 character, but if we email already exists, we need to save it. Our name must be at least 3 character. Okay, 3 character. Email is required and name is required. We are getting error, and we are formatting error. Make sure that you have used this format error utility functions in your error handler middleware. Without it, you will not get exact just formatted error, and you can format more better ways whatever you want. Okay. So error handler middleware, just we are passing this error and we are getting the exact formatted message. Okay, it's nothing, and it is checking utility. It is checking just normal error, Jod error, Prisma error, or like app error or custom error. So everything is just checking, and that's by default it will just sending just an unexpected error is occurred. Okay. So on this video we have learned, at first we have this installed Jod. After that, on user.dtos.ts we have created a new file called user.dto.ts, and here we will create our validation related code with Jod, and we have just created a single Jod validation schema or DTO. DTO is nothing. DTO is a data transfer object, and for parsing, if you use Nest.js, then you will easily understand. And this is simple validation logics. Just minimum must be, maximum must be this character, and it will be the string. It will be the email must be email. It is just built-in methods in Jod, and it is very simple way. Okay, you can add multiple fields in here and you can test it out. And after that, we have created new service. We have created new service file, and in this service file we have write our business logic, and we have just called our user service.create user service in our controller, and now our create user controller is now as much as clean, and we are just passing this response with 201 status code. Okay, so this is simple logic, and so I think you will able to create the next function, and you will organize this function on services for services file, and you will clean your main controller. Okay, and you will also validate login user controller, or like logout user or get user. Like you must need to request.user.id. Okay, so you can test it out, and I will push it on GitHub, and you will find everything, and you will try yourself and understand the code concept and logics what I have applied in here. Okay.